This is EBC Sports International. This week's stories. Europe reclaims Ryder Cup over the Americans. Kawhi Leonard makes Toronto Raptors debut. Poland defends World Volleyball Championship title over Brazil. Mike Tyson promotes new mixed martial arts league in India. The 10th annual Surf City Surf Dog competition in Southern California, plus the rejuvenated Novak Djokovic rises back to the top. Hello everyone, I'm Rod Della Paz, bringing you sports news from around the globe. Let's start with golf. Europe dominated on home soil, beating the Americans to reclaim this year's Ryder Cup. Europe took in a 10-6 lead heading into Sunday's final round when the Americans surged the comeback with 3 early wins from Justin Thomas, Webb Simpson, and Tony Finau to pull within a point. But the Americans' quest to win on European soil for the first time since 1993 diminished with Torbjorn Olesen, Jon Rahm, and Ian Poulter won their singles play against Justin Spieth, Tiger Woods, and Dustin Johnson. British Open champion Francesco Molinari eased to a 4-2 victory over Phil Mickelson to clinch the win for Europe. The Europeans have won 9 out of 12 Ryder Cups, including 6 straight on home soil.
There was a little moment there in the middle of it all where I was getting a little bit worried, but then everybody stood up and did their bit, and you know, I can't describe how I feel about these 12. They've been amazing from day one, and I'm just so proud of them. You know, some play 5 matches and some play 2 matches, but they all contribute. And when you sit in this situation at the end of it, you know, I've played in my Ryder Cups, and I don't care how many matches I play in as long as we win, and I think that's what it's all about. And I think we all feel that way now that we got it right this week. We worked as a team, and we knew we were up against very strong opponents, but we went out on the golf course and believed in ourselves.
Molinari went a perfect 5-0, becoming the first European and 4th overall player to go undefeated in Ryder Cup play.
It's been intense, but you know, the adrenaline is so much obviously that you could keep going. Today it was hard. There were many energies, but like I said, you know, it's not about individuals. It's about the other guys on the team and the atmosphere that we created getting here on Monday. I honestly don't feel any difference bringing 5 points or 1 point or half a point like I did in Wales or in Medina. I said it yesterday when they were asking me and Tommy about winning 4 out of 4. It doesn't mean anything if you don't win the cup.
This year's American team featured 11 of the world's top 17 ranked players, suffered their worst loss in over 10 years, with poor performances from Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods, who went winless. The team will have to wait until 2022 in Rome to end its road drought.
The players on their team, class acts, and I mean gritty. When we put some heat on them this morning, they responded this afternoon, or early this afternoon they responded, and they played some great golf this week. I take my cap off. Thomas was a better captain, and their team outplayed us, and there's nothing else more you can say. They deserve to win. They played well.
And this could very well, you know, realistically be my last one. But with these guys, I'm motivated now to work hard to not go out on this note, and I'm motivated to play well these next 2 years, to get back in Whistling Straits, and to show what I can do in these events, because this week was not my best. I was not playing my best, and
for me personally, I went 0-4, and obviously very disappointing because those are 4 points that aren't going towards our side, it's going towards their side. And to have a Ryder Cup in that way, you know, for me personally, it doesn't feel very good because I didn't help my teammates earn any points.
Kawhi Leonard made his Toronto Raptors debut against the Portland Trail Blazers in Saturday's preseason opener at Rogers Arena. EBC Vancouver correspondent Jason Manawis reports. Take a look.
We are here at Rogers Arena for the NBA Canada Series. Today, Vancouver NBA fans were treated to some NBA action with the Toronto Raptors playing against the Portland Trailblazers. Canada's lone NBA team defeated the Trailblazers 122-104 for a preseason matchup that featured some of the league's biggest stars. The game was the first stop of the Canada Series that has the Raptors traveling to different parts of Canada for preseason action. It was clear from the tip-off Vancouver fans were eager to see the newest addition to the Raptors, NBA champion, Finals MVP, and two-time Defensive Player of the Year Kawhi Leonard. Leonard wasted no time being aggressive from the start of the game, and every time he made a shot or even touched the ball, Vancouver fans made sure to make him feel welcome to the North.
What do you think of the support that the Canadian fans gave to you?
It was great. They came out, showed support to both teams. Energy was there. They were into the game.
Even though Leonard has not played a game since January, the two-time All-Star showed spurts during the game that he was not afraid of taking contact and would be ready for the course of a long NBA season. Leonard finished with 12 points and 3 assists.
Didn't feel like it was, hard fouls. Just a normal NBA game to me.
Raptors coach Nick Nurse said it felt different coaching his first NBA game as head coach. However, the former D-League Coach of the Year appreciated the energy the home crowd gave both teams.
Well, I think I'm always surprised a little bit by things when we come out here. Like, the crowd is big and energized, and it always seems to give everybody a little bit more spring and fight, usually both teams. But, I think, again, he was just playing off instincts a little bit, and, he saw some gaps, and he took them, and they came pretty hard on some of the stuff they did, and he bounced right back up.
The game was close at half, with the Raptors leading only by 7 points. But the edge that gave the Raptors the win was their bench, which once again looks like one of the league's best second units, with players such as Fred VanVleet and Jonas Valanciunas having major contributions.
That's the goal, is to get good looks for our offense, and especially in transition and playing off of stops, getting a defensive rebound, and I'll spray it ahead to Pascal, or he'll bring it himself. And that's a good thing about this team. We got guys that are unselfish, and everybody can create and look for each other.
Raptors guard Kyle Lowry also had a solid game, finishing with 15 points. After the game, he answered questions on how it's been playing with Kawhi.
Yeah, of course. I think it's just going to take, on court minutes, getting experience together, going out there and playing, and getting a feel for the overall team, the overall game that he likes to play, and the pace. We played a really good pace tonight, so it was a fun game. It's good to get out there and compete against other teams.
Canada's lone basketball team will look to carry their momentum to Salt Lake City as they take on the Utah Jazz on Tuesday. For the Blazers, their next game will be at Phoenix against the Suns. From the Rogers Arena here in Vancouver, BC, I'm Jason Manawis. I am 1 with 25.
Thanks, Jason. Up next, Poland defends World Volleyball Championship title over Brazil, and Mike Tyson promotes new mixed martial arts league in India. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is EBC Sports International. An unstoppable Polish team beat Brazil in straight sets, defending their 2014 title at the Men's World Volleyball Championship in Turin, Italy on Sunday.
Led by Bartosz Kurek, Poland won a tight first set before cruising through to its third title in history in 97 minutes.
Abbiamo vinto tutti insieme, sai, io da solo, Kubiak da solo, non facciamo niente, non facciamo nulla senza questa squadra, senza il nostro allenatore, i nostri preparatori fisici. Siamo contenti e niente, andiamo davanti. C'è stagione per il club.
I think the key to the win today was the game yesterday after beating USA. I think the favorite, the best team, I think, in this moment gave us really big strength, so we could beat Brazil today. I don't know why I was really calm after yesterday's winning, that today we will win gold, and that's what happened.
It's about building a team where the team becomes better than the individual together. And that we did in an amazing way, because that will be the challenge. I doubt if we can ever do that again.
Team USA, who lost to Poland in the semifinals, settled for bronze, defeating Serbia 3-1.
I don't think it was a disappointment yesterday, and it definitely doesn't erase what happened yesterday. You know, we have to learn from it because I believe we'll be in some more semifinal matches in the future, and we're going to have to learn how to play in those moments a little bit better. But it's definitely a better feeling to win today, for sure. But we want to be playing in the later match.
Obviously, if somebody told us, "Oh, do you want to be a fourth on the world?" I think everybody would sign in on this strong competition like this World Championship. So now, obviously, when we played like we played equally against Americans, the first game we won against Russia, against France, against Italy, playing really, really good volleyball. Obviously, the appetite is rising, you know. So our expectations also are much bigger. But then again, I really think that we have only three teams officially better than us now. So I think that we should be satisfied with the end result. Obviously, unfortunately, we didn't put the strawberry on the cake with the medal.
Mike Tyson made his first trip to India to promote the country's first mixed martial arts league.
The former heavyweight champion traveled to Mumbai to help launch the Kumite 1 League. Tyson, who is notoriously known for biting off the ear of former champion Evander Holyfield in a 1997 match, has made efforts to clean up his image. He declared himself a slumdog to the Indian media, referencing the 20 million people in the city who live in the slums.
I think the poorer you are, the better boxer you are. You know, and that's why people in the slum, those are the guys that become the fighters and the most successful fighters, the people that come from the slum. When you were telling me about never losing, in life everybody loses. We lose everything in life one time or another. But I'm just knowing if you lose in life, you'll never be discouraged and to keep on fighting and to keep on training. It's just different because they're not the big personality. Most of the fighters now are very straightforward guys. They're real nice guys and they're good individuals. I was always in trouble. I was always here and there, so that's why I was always in the paper and stuff. And that's why it's the difference, because those are really straight gentleman guys, and I was really wild and stuff, and I was just a young kid getting in trouble.
Coming up, the 10th annual Surf City Surf Dog competition in Southern California, and the rejuvenated Novak Djokovic rises back to the top. EBC Sports International will return in a moment. And we're back. This is EBC Sports International. I'm Rod Della Paz. Dogs across the world ride the waves at Southern California's Huntington Beach for the 10th annual Surf City Surf Dog competition.
The event, held at one of Southern California's pristine beaches, brings together the community to watch dogs perform different agility skills on the waves.
Oh, I just love the way that the dogs are so excited to go out there, and it's amazing how they can stay on the board and shift their weight and actually, you know, really surf.
It's fun. It varies. The waves are all over the place, so it's just luck. It's luck and getting in the right spot and hopefully get a good wave. And you have to push the dog the same speed as the wave. And so with 3 dogs on, you have to get, it's going to be tough.
I love that it puts a smile on everyone's face. What's not to love about dog surfing? There's people, lots of dogs and families coming out enjoying the day at the beach. And then, of course, you know, it just makes you smile because it's funny, it's cute.
After a tumultuous 2017 and a roller coaster beginning of the season, a rejuvenated Novak Djokovic targets to end the year as the #1 player in the world.
Coming off an injury-ridden 2017, the 14-time Grand Slam champion started the year out of the top 50. Many questioned whether he would regain top form, but with successful wins at Wimbledon and the US Open over the summer, the Joker, who is currently ranked number 3 in the world, has a chance to overtake rival Rafael Nadal and end the year as a top-ranked player.
Zbog tih rezultata sam I sebe stavio u poziciju da se borim za broj 1 do kraja godine, što da mi je neko rekao u maju ove godine, vjerovatno mi ne bi verovao, ali s druge strane opet kažem, deo mene uvek verovao da mogu da se vratim vrlo brzo. Kada osvojite Grand Slam, to je kao da osvojite Mount Everest u tenisu i onda prosto posle toga morate da imate neku pauzu da bi stekli novu snagu koja će vam služiti za nove pohode. Tako da je Peking bio previše blizu, Laver Cup je se, tako kažem, tu našao u rasporedu. Ja sam se već obavezao na Laver Cup pri 6 meseci, kada je situacija sa mojim rezultatima I tenisom bila potpuno drugačija, tako da nisam želeo da ga otkažem iz poštovanja I prema Federeru I prema organizatorima.
That's all for EBC Sports International. Tune in next time as we bring you sports news from around the globe. I'm Rod Della Paz, 1 with 25.